Hi everyone, it's Adina with Sharing Stories and Stuff, and I am high up in a cherry blossom tree. I'm feeling like the Baron in the Trees, which, if you haven't read, is a phenomenal novel by one of my favorite writers, Italo Calvino. And I'm looking for a good angle to get the light right, but I'm not sure I'm going to find it. Plus, I'm feeling a little precarious here. But something inspired me. I should climb these cherry blossom trees. We have been picnicking under these trees for over a decade. And some years, the rain is too intense and the wind is too intense and the blossoms don't last very long. So I feel I had to seize the moment and climb up this tree and share a story or two. So I'm going to tell the story of how I met Pierre. Pierre was a very important person in my life, one of my great loves, and the story of how we met is actually quite funny because I was friends with a medium. Actually, I knew quite a few mediums in Paris, but I was friends with a medium named Nicole Jean. And pretty sure it was Nicole. Oh dear, I hope it wasn't someone else. I think it was Nicole. Well, one of my medium friends told me early on in Paris that I would meet somebody special named either Pierre or Christian. And I'm like, really? I'm living in Paris. I mean, I could probably throw a stone and hit somebody named Pierre or Christian at any given moment. But anyway, as silly as it seemed, they were pretty specific names. And so I went about like an idiot. Every time I met somebody by the name of Pierre or Christian, I'd act like we were already romantically involved. So I was invited to a party and lots of nice people and a really good looking guy, and his name was Pierre. So I went over and I'm flirting with this guy and just totally acting like he's already my boyfriend. And the guy finally looks at me and goes, "You know, I'm gay." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice." And that was embarrassing. And then I went back home to visit mom and dad, and I was taking a nap in my mother's bedroom when she walks in and she goes, "Oh, you know, Judy Arnon has this friend who's visiting from Paris, a young man, and she really wants you to take him out." And I'm like half asleep and I'm like, "Yeah, what's his name?" And she goes, "His name is Pierre." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't even have to leave the apartment and I meet Pierre." So I was like, this is amazing. I'm going to go and meet this guy. But because I'd made a fool of myself a few times already, I decided to meet him for breakfast at this adorable little cafe restaurant near where my mom used to live. And what was that cafe? It had teddy bears, lots of teddy bears. I can't remember its name right now. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the back and in walks this young man who is very sweet, but he's like 18 young, and I was in my, mid-20s, and he was a little, he was a little goofy maybe. I clearly wasn't interested in him. And as he's walking toward me, I kept going, "Oh, please, please don't let that be Pierre. Don't let that be Pierre." And it was. Anyway, so we had a nice breakfast and I was friendly, but I didn't invite him out again. I go back to Paris and I start theater graduate school acting in French. And I meet the group of students, my cohort, a lovely group of people. And I see one guy and my heart goes, boom. He was so, so cute. And we are doing an exercise where our heads are down, like between our feet, and I can't see anybody. And I hear the teacher go, "Oh, Pierre, you're not doing that correctly." And she's giving him instruction. And I'm thinking, oh my God, please let the cute guy be the one named Pierre. And so at the end of the day, we're sitting in a circle doing this snap exercise where you introduce yourself, and you go, bonjour, mon nom c'est Adina Ruskin, and everybody's snapping their name, and the cute boy goes, Pierre Villeray. And he liked me too. So shortly after, he invited me to go to a concert, and we started dating. And he was a very important person in my life. He was one of the kindest, nicest men. And I'll talk more about him another time. But that's the story of how I met Pierre, told from the top of a cherry blossom tree. Ciao.
Hey guys, make sure to share this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
Yeah, hit that bell.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. We'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.